Real quick before we get into the video, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to our Discord server. It's a fun place to talk about all things Glitch, including a lot of discussion about murder drones. If you're interested, click the link in the description. Now anyway, onto the video. It's been almost a month since Murder Drones episode 2 came out. Now I've spent hours rewatching and analyzing the episode, so let's go over what I've discovered as well as some other theories. However, I would like to start off by discussing what we know about episode 3 so far, which really isn't much unfortunately. But we do know, thanks to the live event in LA, that episode 3 will be the prom episode. Now we still have many questions about why they're at a prom to begin with. Maybe it's a prom being held at Uzi's school? I can totally see that being the case, and if so, then something very, very bad is going to happen that will cause both Uzi and En to intervene, just like in the trailer. In episode 2, we do actually see the Absolute Solver robot already in the school. It even tries to lure Lizzie in using a clone of herself. I fully expect to see what comes of this in the next episode, and I think having this GLaDOS motherfucker crash a prom wouldn't be too far-fetched, considering, what Murder Drones is known for being as of now, just being crazy, wacky nonsense that no one expects coming. Like, I don't think any of us expected fucking GLaDOS to be one of the main villains in this series. So really anything is possible. Speaking of the Absolute Solver, what exactly is it? Now, while we don't know too much about it, it definitely seems like a last resort from humans to kill any remaining worker drones. Something smarter and deadlier than even the murder drones. I would like to take a step back for a moment to talk about what we saw at the very beginning of episode 2. We see what appears to be a flashback to when drones served humans. Some people argue on whether these black figures are actually humans, but honestly, I think they are. I think they're just hiding how humans look for right now. What I think is going on is that because all the murder drones had their memories rebooted, they have a hard time remembering what humans look like, hence why they appear to be blacked out. This could also be a clever tactic of saving the humans as some sort of big reveal for later on. We'll probably get more flashbacks during the season, so I'm sure it will make sense eventually. There is also the possibility that it's just a stylistic choice to make it more natural for the humans to interact with the worker drones, considering how cartoony they are. Something else to point out during the same flashback is that one of the humans, Tessa, brings in a brand new worker drone. At first it looks like En kind of recognizes her, but I honestly don't think that's the case. We really don't know anything about this character, but I'm sure that will change over time. But who is she? Now, I've seen a lot of people, and I even am starting to believe that this is the case, that this character might actually be a younger version of Uzi's mom. I mean, it would make sense in hindsight, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Because really, considering how the series has been going so far, I don't think we even know anything about what's going to happen. But I do think a big reveal about it being Uzi's mom and maybe the fact that her mom is still alive, just basically a program or a slave to the Absolute Solver, I think, especially since they focus so much on this character at the beginning, like they really emphasize this character at the beginning, I think she's going to be very, very important. I've also seen some people say she's Doll, but I really don't understand why. Sure, Doll has some sort of special powers, and I do think she's heavily connected to the Absolute Solver in some way, but I think these are 100% different characters. More on Doll in a bit, but maybe this new character is one of the murder drones that is heading towards Copper 9, like we saw at the end of the pilot. Speaking of which, we still really don't know anything about what's going on with that, or when they'll bring it up again. By the end of the season, though, I do think these pods will finally reach the planet with new and dangerous murder drones along with them. I hope this is where they reveal new types of murder drones, which we've technically already seen with the Absolute Solver, but I still am in the mindset that this is a completely different threat compared to the murder drones. But again, I do think we will finally see what lies inside of these pods by the end of Season 1. Also, I know Uzi still wants to pilot to Earth to kill all humans, but I'm not sure that will happen in Season 1. In the case that there are more seasons coming, I feel like going to Earth would be an end goal that would finish off the series. Like, imagine having some sort of final battle against JC Jensen on Earth. That sounds like something to conclude a series. Or maybe there will only be one season like Sunset Paradise and Uzi goes Super Saiyan on all humans by the end. It could really go either way, honestly. But according to Liam Vickers during the live Q&A, he did tease that there may be a season 2, but of course things can always change. We're almost done, but there's still a few things left to talk about. Let's start with Uzi's mom. What's going on with her? We see the same symbol that Uzi has appear on her mom's eye, and it makes me wonder if she was the first worker drone to be corrupted with this virus/program. The first test subject, if you will. We still know very little about what this program is capable of, but what if it is truly a last resort by JC Jensen that's slowly corrupting all worker drones? The company does want all of them dead, so maybe they're taking every measure possible to ensure their extinction, also explaining why they're sending more murder drones. They really want these things dead. However, that still doesn't explain why Doll saved Lizzie from certain death. Maybe she's trying her best not to give in to the virus, or it could just be because they're friends. Also, why does Doll have a picture of what looks to be N? Are they connected in some way? This is actually one of the reasons why a few people thought these were the same character, but I'm still not buying it. I feel like there's another reason she has that photo. Here's an idea. Maybe she's part murder drone or slowly becoming one. After all, she did destroy that robot cockroach and then consumed its oil. Which, if we go back to the trailer, that makes me think that Uzi is also turning into a murder drone, because we see in what looks to be a scene from episode 3, considering she's still in her prom attire, that she looks down at her fingers covered in oil, and then we get a close-up of her mouth. So I think that this program, the Absolute Solver, is either corrupting them that will eventually kill and destroy the worker drones, or it could be something that will turn all worker drones into murder drones. We know that murder drones need oil to survive, so that makes it likely that Doll will eventually become one. Unless she already is part murder drone. I guess we'll see. But yeah, those are just a few theories that I wanted to throw out. This has been a video I've wanted to make for a while, but unfortunately I was sick and just couldn't get around to it. But here we are, I am officially back, and I hope you guys are ready for more murder drones and glitch content coming in the next few weeks. I am so excited, and I hope you guys are too. Let me know what murder drones theories you guys have down in the comments below. I would love to hear them. But anyway, be sure to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, as well as be sure to subscribe if you want to stay updated with all my content. But with that being said, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and until next time guys, this is Inferno signing off.